So we know that even the word healing can be a loaded word, let alone trying to explain to someone who you love or your neighbor that you're a healer. So one of the reasons for this live stream is so that we can do that for you. We've put together for the very first time a self-healing segment. And even if we don't think that we need healing, even if healing is a scary kind of word or a loaded word, this is going to be a way for someone who has never even considered self-healing as something they would do by themselves to touch. And because in Reconnective Healing, self-healing is a receivership, there isn't anything for them to do. Eric and I have constructed, I'm going to say, an experiential meditation that isn't going to be one where everybody closes their eyes and we kind of guide them through it. It's going to be a very interactive, experiential self-healing segment. So if you're at home just watching the live stream, you're going to step into this eyes wide open in a very practical way, and yet that moment of recognition when you become greater than your thoughts, when this beautiful intelligence, these energy, light, and information frequencies begin to bypass even the crazy day or the busy mind that you might be having or your loved one might be having, we will really have that recognition moment, I think, by the end of the self-healing segment, that we've been somewhere. We've been somewhere that maybe you've never been before.
We tend to think of healing as having to get better from something.
Right.
The truth is, reconnective healing is a much larger word, a much larger understanding. It doesn't mean that something was broken and needs fixing. Healing at this level is life progress. It's our evolution. It allows us to discover that our relationships with our friends and our families have expanded, that our careers have moved forward, that there's love, abundance, prosperity, and health in our lives because we are here to evolve, both individually and as humanity.
In the self-healing segment that we're going to move through together with the entire live stream community, the idea that we don't have to actually predetermine what it is that we want from that self-healing segment.
So when we've said that the architecture is predetermined,
Yes.
notice we did not say that the result is predetermined.
Right.
We're going to challenge you
Right.
to let go of your preconceptions of what you're looking for in the form of a healing.
Right.
To recognize that, yes, there may be some things on your mind, and listen, if you're lucky, you may receive those things. But if you're truly fortunate, your healing will likely come in a form you haven't even dreamed of, one the universe has designed uniquely for you. And part of everyone's challenge, my own at times, is to let go of what I think I need and get out of the way and allow a greater intelligence to determine something far more optimal than I could ever have conceived of with my limited human, conscious, educated mind.